Hi guys, today I'm following in the footsteps of history as I follow the Hayward Lake Railway Trail in Mission, BC. Let's go explore. The Hayward Lake Railway Trail is a 12-kilometer out-and-back hike which traverses the western shoreline of Hayward Reservoir. It follows the former rail bed of the Stave Falls Railway line, which was built in the early 1900s to link the Stave Falls hydroelectric plant to the nearby Canadian Pacific station at Ruskin. This line was crucial for transporting materials, supplies, and personnel for construction and operations of the Stave Falls Dam, which supplied power to Vancouver and the surrounding areas. The railway continued to operate until the mid-1940s, but was officially abandoned in 1944. And although the tracks were eventually removed, you can still see the remnants of the trestles jutting out from the water. Today, the reservoir and the surrounding lands are managed by BC Hydro and have become a popular recreation spot for locals. Starting from the south parking lot, we passed a couple of small beaches, which can be used as a launching point for canoes or paddleboards. Then continuing along, you'll find a mostly flat trail, except for a few fairly steep sections which traverse around a series of inlets. The trails here appear to be very well maintained, with new steps and bridges added recently to improve accessibility. In total, there's about 140 meters of elevation gain, but once you're past these few sections, it's smooth sailing to the other end of the lake. There are lots of beautiful views along the way, with enough variety to keep things interesting. And every once in a while, you'll spot a reminder of the route's railway heritage. There are a couple of sections that are tagged as potential landslide areas, so it's best to be safe here and avoid stopping. So far this has been a nice steady hike, lots of flat sections with occasional hills as you go up and around the inlets where the train bridges used to be, and long stretches of the trail are shaded, so this would be a great hike on a summer day. At the north end you'll find a much larger recreation area with beaches and picnic tables, and there's even a specific dog beach if you've brought along your pets. Then just a little bit further, you'll find the visitor center where you can take a tour of the 100-year-old powerhouse. If you carry on from here, you can actually continue to do a full lap of Hayward Lake and visit Steelhead Falls, but today we're going to call this our turnaround point and head back. So I'm almost back, and that was a decent hike. I think my only complaint was that some of the hills were a little bit steep, and they were covered in a lot of loose gravel, which made for a bit of a tripping hazard. Hope you enjoyed checking out the Hayward Lake Rail Trail with me today. Until next time, remember to keep exploring.